Plus 9 AP. Yeah, I don't need Jodie for this, so I'll give her the heal. That should mean then that she's back. Should have a free hit actually. Not enough AP. Because it didn't move, I suppose it's technically yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go on, Lucia, you can have the winning shot. You could use a med hypo. Got loads of them there. You can use one as well to get a little bit of HP. Excuse me, clone, could you kindly move? There's an ammo box behind you that I would like to loot. Thank you very much. That's a picklock level 7. Ammo and junk. Anything interesting to say?
Colonel Death is one of our own.
Apparently not.
Patriarch needs you, Rangers. Colorado needs you. You
Safe travels, Rangers.
Who keeps picklocking these desks in my base? No, it's not on, alright? Don't be locking things in my base. Security lockdown enabled. Identify yourself, command, and disable the system alert. Apparently the rebels weren't able to remove your command privilege, so you disable the lockdowns. The lights decided to stop. The computer remained. Navigate the vehicle evacuation tunnel menu and get to work. You command, open the vehicle evacuation tunnel, send your truck to the terminus point, mark it square, but as you hit execute, a message flashes. Command queue pause, vehicle will not be delivered to Market Square elevator, security override effect, access terminal, museum to terminate the override.
Good work, Rangers. Glad you killed that security alert. It was driving me crazy. Did you get that vehicle evacuation tunnel open?
No, the elevator on the other side end is jammed, some kind of security override. We're getting tired of these setbacks. Fine. So the Patriarch people shut down the Market Square elevator, we'll just have to fix it there.
Ha! You call this a setback? Well, cheer up. I know where you need to go to fix this. Controls the elevators hidden in a secret room in the Patriarch's museum. You go find it and cancel that override, and I'll move the truck to this end of the tunnel. I know. I promised you'd drive through the tunnel to the square and catch Angie from behind. But at least the truck will be delivered to you there once you unlock the elevator. Sorry, Rangers. Best we can do. Great ski out.
How is that not a setback? So now we gotta go parading through the Colorado town center. Put some caps in some asses along the way. Oh look, Human Outreach Mobile Gift Shop.
Hello again. You may recall that I am the Human Outreach Gift Shop, operating on behalf of the Machine Commune in a bid to improve machine-human relations. Let's trade.
How did you end up here?
I hear that a lot. I do not yet understand the meaning of the sentence as of yet. I have filed a request with the Commune regarding this question. Please return in 36 months, and I may be able to provide you with a better answer.
You're highly efficient then. I gotta come back in 3 years to get an answer to that question.
Marvelous!
Ooh, what's he got then? Composite armor. Photon cannon rocket launcher. Death sifter. He's still not upgraded to the best of the best yet. Cheers, I bet. I'll do, I guess. There's old Pazepi and there's old Fishlips just stood around. You are about to return to the world map. All downloadable content takes place before the events of the endgame. Do you wish to make changes to your squad before leaving the world map? Exit the world map manager squad. Cat. Oh yeah, it's the wrong side. As I say, you would carry on with the DLC if you haven't already done that. We gotta go this way. We shouldn't have a problem. We're liked by the marshals, but we shouldn't have a problem with them because we've sided with the patriarch. If we decided to overthrow the patriarch, if we were loved by them, they would join us in the overthrow.
The patriarch is a tyrant! This is our time to rise up!
Hey, it's the Rangers! Just in time to save our butts.
Traitors! You're gonna die for locking up our mama!
Don't think I am, over. Here we go, yeah. Tommy. I can move 2. And spray down loads of them. Okay. Well, that really did nothing. Zephyr is in the game. I'm gonna move as far as I can, and I should be able to again spray down.
Better!
Quite a lot. Marshal 1. You see it? How many is that? 4. Really? How did you miss that? Free shot this one. Kill this one. Well, actually, we might be able to get them all. Nice!
Rangers, let's chat.
Better.
He just completely wiped them all out. Armored defended marshal. Paperboy, what's he got to say about himself?
Extra, extra! Paperboy threatened by encroaching violence! Okay, fuck this! I'm out of here!
Guess he's not getting paid enough. You alright, bro?
You ever need help from the marshals? We got your back.
The refugees are out of control! Do something, Rangers! Well, hot damn, Rangers. Thanks for the save. If I was younger, I'd kiss every one of you. But you'd probably appreciate a warning more than a kiss.
Oh, don't be so sure.
It was a red-headed woman who riled up these folks, leading what looked like a squad of Rangers. Got the refugees to block the street, then skedaddled towards Market Square. Smells like a coup to me, Rangers. And if you want the Patriarch to honor his deal with you, well, you best keep him alive, huh?
What happens if they die?
Colorado goes to shit, that's what happens. And you go home empty-handed. Now quit jawing and go kick that, so get cracking.
You're not coming?
Well, if that redhead is a ranger, then I'd say taking care of her is ranger business. So we're gonna Godspeed, Rangers.
Lazy bastard. Clearly doesn't care about... Oh, we can't go in the thing. I boarded up. Yeah, clearly... Oh, what I was going to say now. Clearly somewhat, but so clearly that I can't remember what it was.
Who are you? Go find your own loot.
The big city, there's enough loot for all of us? Let's share? Sorry, I was going to get lost.
Sure. I guess so. Take what you need.
Refugee pistol. I thought I was loved by the refugees. Actually, maybe not because of Mama Carter. That's all that's in here. Is that armor crate? You can have the rest, mate. It's fine. Hey Zephyr, feel like you could disarm these traps without blowing yourself up this time? What about these? Well done. I'm proud of you. Well done for not blowing yourself up.
Your reign of terror is over, Buchanan. Time to bury that stupid hammer of yours for good.
I'll bury it in your head, you damn she-cat. You...
They conveniently blew up the statue, which, as you can see, opens up as a door here, and that's where my car comes in. I quite like the look of their vehicle, actually. Looks awesome. Better than mine. Immaculate. Adamant. I'm not sure who they are.
Uh-oh, folks. Sounds like there's trouble in the old museum. Please walk to the exit.
So yeah, the ultimate goal here is to get into that computer. And the way you do that is you take a player. Let's take Lucia, for example, and stick her on that square. And it reveals this switch. The switch then opens the door to the computer room. And job done. You can then go tap on the computer. Nerd stuff, find a way around the password to cancel the alarm. Mechanics, follow the system's wired circuit blocks, figure out which circuit controls the alarm, manually turn it off. They're both level 8, so we'll go with nerd stuff. Light and alarm stop. The warm the computer screen stops flashing. In its place is lockdown, cancel, blast doors that unlock the elevator function, restored. Q commands when they get a Q administrator.
Looks like the trouble's over, folks. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Make sure there's nothing in here to rob while we're at it. And here we go. We get to decide what to do in the Patriarch battle now. Let's save it quickly before we go down there. The door is unlocked. You can hear the Patriarch street behind it open up and you will be forced to face with him. Open the door. Here's my car.
Rangers, about time. Your friend has been giving me some trouble.
November, how many good folk did you gun down to get here? And all in the aid of this hollow old man?
I would have had to gun their good folk if I sided with you or with him, so I'm in a loss either way. You're calling us killers? You asked us to kill the Patriarch's kids. You murdered half the people at Ranger HQ. What about the Patriarchs of Arizona? People are dying there too, and supplies on the Patriarchs promise to save them all. Sorry, Angie, this is the end.
We defended half your people against the other half. Don't blame us for winning. And I told you to kill those kids because alive, they would have killed thousands.
You ordered the Rangers to kill my children? You're even more of a monster than I thought.
We could try and speak your day if we got enough hard ass. You can't me, Angie. But if you surrender, we'll ask the Patriarch to be lenient.
Fine. I know I'm gonna die either way. But I'll go quiet if you let the others walk.
Can't you find it in your heart to banish Colonel Death and their companions instead of killing them? We end this standoff and arrest Colonel Death, but you let the others go free.
You're asking a lot, Rangers. But fine. If it ends this, I'll take her and let the small fry go. As long as they get the hell out of Colorado and know they're dead men if they ever come back.
Fine. I'm putting down my gun. Do what you gotta do. So long, Tack, Pete, Brother Thomas. Keep the faith, yeah?
Done then? Good. With this, my nation is once again secure. You've earned the reward I promised your general. And you will have it. The trucks are already on their way. Now, you have a choice. You can return to Arizona, but you have a home here, if you want it.
We'll stay here, lend a hand where you need it. We should return to Arizona and help them rebuild. Since the whole thing has been trying to help out Arizona and get back to them, I'm going to return, but you can stay here if you want.
Understood. We will work together again, I'm sure. For the road ahead is not an easy one. And we'll both need strong allies at our sides to see it to the end. Then, perhaps, we will see the birth of the peaceful, prosperous world we've all been fighting for. Until that day, I will make sure that Colorado hails you as the heroes you are. Thank you, Rangers. Thank you.
Not a problem, old man. Defeat Angela Death and stop the coup. You beat the game on the easiest... On the easiest difficulty? Oh, you beat... Oh, I see. It's popping up multiple at once. Oh, we're back to this fucking song again.
If we saved them or betrayed
I can't skip it either.
If we did the
so we'll have to enjoy the old country western music.
Hard times in Arizona with the Rangers and the settlers giving ground to the raiders and militia, and it seemed we'd lose the good life that we found. Then Buchanan made his offer, buy my kids and I will help you save your land. So we rode for Colorado, praying that he'd be an honest man. In Denver we found Valor, a son who didn't live up to his name. He turned against his father, siding with the old man's rivals seeking fame. Though these rivals tried to stop us, we captured Valor like we said we would, and brought him home to Daddy. We made it pretty clear just where he stood. grasping to find Buchanan's misbegotten son. The sicko named Victory pulled the legs off humans just for fun. Wasn't easy fighting the urge to make him pay for what he'd done. But we brought him back alive, locked him up to the relief of everyone. On the track halfway to Kansas, we found Buchanan's daughter making plans to conquer Colorado with the help of desperados, gangs, and clans. Though she swore she'd not surrender, we promised not to end her, come what may. So we shot the folks around her, then bound her and we took her from the fray. So we went back to Buchanan, we told him we'd done everything he asked. It was his turn to deliver so we could save our Arizona home at last. Thought he might renege or demand we plead and beg on our knees. He made good on every detail, he paid up just as pretty as you please. They don't know in Arizona what we did in Colorado on the trail. If we saved him or betrayed him, if we did the job we went for or we failed. But when the winter turns to spring, the news newcomers bring, they'll know that the Rangers are returning and they're bringing all they promised from the snow.
I mean, the songs go. It's not that bad, really, is it? Obviously, this plays out, like, what he sings about varies on the choices you made throughout the game, so. The Patriarch was true to his word. Every few months, he sent a supply convoy across the Rocky Mountains to the Rangers in Arizona. Of course, the convoys didn't always survive the trip, but they were enough to keep the Rangers alive and get them back on their feet in Arizona. Your team returned home to a hero's welcome. Many of your new recruits went with you, bolstering the ranks of the Rangers. General Woodson bestowed the Arizona Star, the Rangers' highest honor, upon the members of Team November. Against the toughest odds, you saved the Rangers in the darkest hour, and your names will go down in the history with the likes of General Vargas. Angela Death and her team were officially declared dead. General Woodson held a small memorial service in her honor. After that, her name was never spoken again. The last of the original Rangers was gone. In Colorado Springs, the Patriarch soldiered on, clinging to power even as his body failed him. He stubbornly refused to name an heir. When the Patriarch finally dies, it's not clear who will succeed him. More likely than not, Colorado will collapse into chaos and war, and the Rangers will be on their own again. In Denver, oil drilling came to an end because you destroyed the Gippers. The cities and towns of Colorado were left without a reliable source of fuel. We gave them that power source. Your actions at the Machine Commune convinced the robots to take a chance on humanity by welcoming human settlers into the airport. Denver is now a safe haven for those with nowhere else to go, run with inhuman kindness. The Reagan AI terminated in the MI Tower, sad and alone, forever calling for his beloved Nancy to take him home. Led by the Gift, the Breathers withdrew to the Rocky Mountains. They kept their distance from the people of Colorado, moving higher and higher into the mountains as generations passed. In time, the Breathers became a legend to the people of Colorado. Some said they were evolving into a new form of humanity. Others didn't believe that they ever existed at all. I wonder if they'll come back as something new in the next one. The 100 families reclaimed the old resort town of Aspen, but they never held a meeting there again. Too much blood, they said, and too many bad memories. The Patriarch tried to rebuild his relationship with his daughter Liberty. He removed her from the Ranger prison and brought her into his palace, though he kept her shackled at all times. She never spoke a word to him. Day after day, she sat calmly across the table at every meal, or at the back of his hall when he received petitioners regarding him in silence. Though his bodyguards fear for his safety, the Patriarch continues to insist that he can win her over and that he's not in any danger. In Steel Town, Celine Crow set out to rebuild and rethink the factory, making it a place where everything was owned by the workers. Unfortunately, few of them knew anything about running the factory. Crow was a fast learner, but not fast enough. Accidents ruined machines that no one could repair. Production deadlines came and went. Workers got discouraged, stole equipment and left. After a few years, Steel Town was a wreck. Crow and some friends held on, running a garage and a repair shop in what was left of the factory, but the old Steel Town was gone for good. Oh, never mind. In Cheyenne Mountain, the bodies of the Proteus and their followers have been cleared, and Theo Curie and his assistants have a place to themselves, maintaining the holy destination and keeping its power flowing. At the same time, Theo carries on his investigations and experiments with the mutating powers of the holy detonation, always with willing volunteers, of course. He couldn't be happier with the situation. Elijah Ward, however, never misses an opportunity to speak ill of the Rangers and their work. Once the bazaar had been a bustling marketplace, attracting some of the most colourful people in Colorado Wasteland. Oh, not the bazaar. I feel bad about letting them all die. I didn't get there in time. Now it is a place of death, vanishing forever beneath the snow. People told stories of the wonders they had seen in the bazaar, and they cursed the Rangers for its loss. I was friends with them, alright? I didn't get there in time. I feel bad about that. Relieved that was all over, Jody returned to Arizona with a supply caravan, glad to see the last of Colorado's snow and ice. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. And thanks to her help, the delivery of promised aid and supplies, Jody's folks made it through the tough year that followed and prospered. Yeah, a lot of it was thanks to her help. She was an absolute beast. Impressed that Team November kept their promise to the Patriarch despite everything that happened, Quan joined them full time and became their chief liaison with the Marshals. With things with the Patriarch finally settled, Lucia decided to remain a ranger, continuing to patrol and keep the peace, and to serve as their liaison to the 100 families. After years of loyal service, the Rangers retired Morningstar and allowed him to drive his Kodiak Shell on his long dream journey to rediscover Mel. No one knows where he went or how far he got, but there probably aren't any communists there anymore. Returning back home to Arizona, Giuseppe helped the Rangers distribute the supplies from Colorado and continued to rise in the ranks of the organization in the years that followed. Kicked out of the Rangers after the resolution of the Patriarch's mission, Fishlips went back to the Waste and resumed leadership of the Hardheads. What happened to him after that is unknown. After things resolved, the Rangers noticed Scotchmo was no longer with them, and they searched every bar in Colorado but never found him. Some say he's been seen drinking in saloons in Kansas and points east, but these rumours are unconfirmed. With that, the story of Team November comes to an end. For good or ill, you change Colorado forever, and its people will live with the consequences. What happened to Ironclad then? It didn't say anything about him. We've gone back home now, so when he turns on the Coloradans, we're not going to be there. So it doesn't really matter for us. But the story of the Rangers goes on. Backer credits? What's that? Game credits? Ah, just switch between the different credits. But there you have it. That was Wasteland 3 and all of its DLC. Like I said, I think it's a great game. I think everybody should give it a go. It doesn't get anywhere near as much recognition as it possibly deserves. I love the game. I can't remember how many playthroughs I've done of it now, but it's nice to still see I can pull out different endings, like the whole thing with Ironclad. I would have liked to see how that played out, but let's say at the end of the day, I didn't want to lose all of my companions that I put all that effort into, and I had nobody to replace them. The only person I could replace was Ironclad, so... Normally I like to side with Angela Death, but... something different, I suppose. But yeah, thank you all again to everybody who's watched. I really hope you enjoyed the game, and I really hope I've convinced you to try it out for yourself. I apologise for it taking so long to finish. I just got so distracted with other games that I wanted to try those as well. And finally, again, thank you all for taking the time to watch. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in my next game.